from that range after good movement. That's a good one.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Clippers ball.
Shoots from the line, and the Clippers again with a bucket.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
And here's Bryant outside, and again for three.
He is unstoppable. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What an historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for third place in most threes. Steps back. Here's Batum. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And here's Bryant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Pass to Batum. Into the lane. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for them to key in on any one individual.
Now Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to man. Poke loose. Curry with a steal. Here's Bryant. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And here's Zubac. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. To the left side wing. Ibaka, the pass to Zubac. Second chance effort. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Bryant, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
A shoot-first player. The key for Jackson is taking shots that come within the offensive game plan.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Grizzlies out in. Well, LeBron James, the unquestioned leader. If you ask him,
in conflict, it just builds character. It builds even more trust. You're able to get on someone.
And playing at the highest levels, there can't be many slip-ups, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a job to be done. In the heat of competition, you can't be too sensitive. It's all about winning, B.A.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Hey, guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching the ball.
The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Serge Ibaka. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
So little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish. I feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Bryant with the bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from
Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
The Clippers making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for Memphis.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Cousins with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's George. Out to Leonard. There's the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And here's Bryant outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Some room here for George. And again, it's the Clippers.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Bryant, no good. And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 9-1 run. Leonard finds some space. And again, it's the Clippers.
I just love the ball movement.
Memphis leading. It's stolen by Leonard. Driving in. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. All right, man.
And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Number 1, Los Angeles.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Bryant outside. That shot off the mark. The Clippers go the other way with it. George, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Leonard. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Leonard's got 30.
Man, Kawhi adding a floater to his game is a nightmarish scenario for any defender.
Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Leonard for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
And here's Bryant outside. Not going to go that time. The Clippers.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Knocks down the long J.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space, does not hesitate there.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Drills it from deep.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Leonard with a screen on Curry. Inside. Leonard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Bryant, no good. Los Angeles has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. George's shot is good. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here he goes. And
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
Here's Bryant. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it.
That's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Clippers shooting 71%. Their offense unstoppable all game long. Leonard. And there's another one for the Clippers.
The defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard outside. Second shot opportunity. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
Dwayne Wade.
Memphis trailing here. Jordan inside. Leonard defending. Jordan misses. Here are the Clippers. Here's George. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
That mid-range jump shot has been a good weapon for them up to this point, guys.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Curry. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And with George and his efficiency, Brett, it took a huge step up last season.
And I think B.A. he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, I think he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why. That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Leonard for three. Connects from downtown. Leonard's got 40 points.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
And it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Leonard against Jordan. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Leonard's got 42 in the game.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Bryant. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard.
All right, fans.
Los Angeles has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Here's George. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that court pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Bryant. The rebound by Mann. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Zubac. Lets it go from deep. And Ibaka with the basket. On the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Memphis. Trailing by 8. And that one's good. Bryant
rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
The Grizzlies shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Bryant. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Zubac. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Good. Another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. And so it's Memphis with it. Beyond the arc. And again.
That score moving him clear into third all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Oh, the sweet crossover, too. George has got 19 points.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Bryant, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to George. And the Clippers hit again from deep. Here's Curry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Bryant outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Wilt Chamberlain, Kevin Durant.
And here's Jordan.
Magic Johnson.
The kick out to
2
Johnson.
minutes remaining.
The 3 is up.
First half.
It's rebounded by Ibaka.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Bryant comes in for Jordan. And it's Curry in for Johnson. And here's Memphis. 9-point game. Ooh, poked away. Zubac with the steal. It's George with the drive. And the jam by George.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Bryant from deep 3-point land. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Pass to Ibaka. Launches a three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 6 assists now in the game.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And here's Bryant outside. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. Cousins, he's checked in for Zubac. Irving's checked in for Memphis. 46 seconds left in the second. Stolen by Bryant. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And it's blocked by Irving. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. Here's Mann. Blocked again! And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Bryant from deep three-point land. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Mann. Back to George. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. George has got 27 points.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking hopeless.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Hi, everybody. Kawhi Leonard displaying excellence yet again. The board man has been on fire.
You're right, Ernie. Look at the numbers. His impressive point contribution speaks for itself. He's put the team on his back on the offensive end, of course.
Shifting gears, let's look at the upcoming schedule. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 14. On the court for the Grizzlies. Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then there's Johnson. And it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. Bryant against Jackson. The three is up. Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Leonard gets the bucket.
Everyone knew Leonard would be a plus rebounder and defender coming out of college, but not many people saw elite scorer and NBA Finals MVP on his resume.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
44. And that one good.
They're just defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Jackson. And Durant with the block. And they're able to recover. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's Bryant outside. Hits yet again. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. To the paint. Here's George. The Grizzlies pull it in. Lets the three fly. Again. What an